Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. There's everything all cleared away. So now we can go back into this one and we should be able, at long last, to put this down properly. I want to make sure that it's going to sit properly up against the edge. Yeah, that is exactly where I want it, right there. Yes, that is exactly where I want it, right there. Double checked, I've triple checked, we've double checked that the blueprint does indeed work properly. We will plonk another lot of them down there like that. We cannot put another lot down there. Ooh. Actually, we can. We might lose a little bit of production off of that, but quite frankly, I don't care. If I go like that, there, those there, they work out in exactly the right spot for them. So if I jump down here like this, and I go green circuit, and I drop that onto there, that works out absolutely spot on perfect for those over there. And the only downside is that we've got, I need to remove those a minute. So I'll take those 4 out like that, and then I'll move down a little bit. I mean, yeah, I've already got the speed beacons on there, so it probably would have been better to keep them. It would have been a more advantageous thing to leave them where they were, but never mind, and we'll dump that in there. That's going to bring in some bigger speed beacons. Right. This is all good. This is all good. We've got good stuff going on here. Then I can take these and throw in a couple of power points like that. Right. We will let all of these fill up first. Once these have all filled up, once the chests have filled up and they're running, there's already going to be a massive quantity of extra beacons and everything going into those, which will then be able to speed up the production of all of these. This is quite a crucial thing. We want to increase that by a long, long way. Also in here, right? Most of these, they're actually running. It's just that the red circuit is being produced so slowly that it doesn't really do a great deal over here. So we'd like to increase that one as well, and we want to be able to do some work with that one. So we've got copper, we've got iron going in there, and this is why I'm actually seriously considering not keeping that one there, but not having the robot highway come any higher than this point. That's why I'm considering that, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of thinking putting red circuits here in a double section. So go, let's have a look here. Where a double section would be from there over. We'll just keep that as 2 wide, like that, as we've got it. And do a double section over here, and do that as red circuits there in a double. We do green circuits over here as a treble, and we could go up there by 2. And the double over here for the reds could go up by 2. And then I've got a single here that we would use for gear wheels, and we could extend that one up by 2 ranges as well. And then the rest of the stuff just sort of goes up there. Like all the rest of the materials that we'll be using, they go up that way. And we've got like 2 wide on all, wherever we've got roboports, we've got a double line of them now. And that's going to make a huge difference to everything. It really is. So I'm sort of thinking that those could go up there. That's marking out a boundary edge for a production area. And I can do this for production areas. We can still keep our main kind of idea of the robot highway coming up here, but it's just going to get to this point and then it's going to stop. Because looking at the number of robots we're using, I think it's going to work out all right. And that's going to then ensure that we've got the red circuits close to the green circuits down here, as well as the copper and the iron, which it does need. Well, it doesn't need the iron. It doesn't actually need the iron, it only needs the copper. It needs the plastic from up north. It needs the green circuits from here. And needs the copper from there. And then it needs the plastic from up there. And the plastic's kind of probably the biggest thing. Right, bringing the plastic down from here, that's one of the biggest things. At the moment, plastic, we got 60,000 bars of it. That's, yeah. that's all temporary. I say this about everything. It's temporary. It's just a temporary fix. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to extend this robo section here out. We're going to go a little bit way to the side. We've got a car right there. I haven't made a car yet. I don't like cars because you use them, you drive into things, they blow up, and then that's the end of the car. It doesn't actually do anything else. So if I build these roboports here, and I take this out, and I go right the way across over here, and that joins it in perfectly like that. So then I can take that blueprint right there, and I can rotate that one round, and I go right into that corner. I can drop it down like that. I'll drop one more like that. So that's going to put everything in, and then I've got some more roboports here, which, why are you doing that? Why did you do that? Why didn't you just place them down I must have been slightly in the wrong place for that. That's very weird. I don't know why I did that. It shouldn't have done. So we've gotten up this far. Then I want to go to concrete over here. So this is going to be another edge of concrete over here. Just go like that. So there's one side of it there. And then I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to just start here somewhere, shall we? All the way along there like that. And drop those in. Okay, there's some more hazard concrete gone in there. They're getting rid of... I've got any excess concrete over 100, they automatically get rid of for me, which is always handy. And I can dump these in. That one I want to get rid of, and I want to put that one down instead. Right. We got a nice crossroads there. Plus we got all of this bit. There's all the green circuits now starting to be produced, and if I look in here, I should already have green circuits going up in number. No, I don't. They're still around 250. Which means that we're not producing them fast enough. Why aren't we producing you fast enough? You have a look. I have no copper. That's because I'm not producing copper fast enough. That's our problem, is that I'm not producing copper fast enough. It's coming over, but it's not coming through. It's not going into here. I have a shortage of copper. We actually have a shortage of copper. I've got all of this in here, but that's mainly because I've requested thousands and thousands and thousands of copper everywhere. And so it's going to take a minute or two to start filling in all of the demands. We'll eventually get there, because, I mean, if you look down over this side... No. None of these chests, none of the chests are actually full of the copper that I need. I've demanded tens of thousands of copper, and none of them are filling in. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's go with the next one. We'll demand tens of thousands more stuff as well, and that one's going to go in there. I can put that on that side. If I bring that one over. No, I don't do that. I'll do it like that. I'll go back a bit. We'll keep the speed boosts. The speed boosts are better than any of the rest of it. So we drop those down like that. And then we can start tucking these in together like this. This is what we're going to want. And that one's going to go to there. So there's 3 sections there. I'm not going to go any further over. I'll drop that one. And then you're going to be exactly the same. You're going to go into there, and I will drop that final one in there like that. And then if I go up like that, you can see right here, these red circuits are all in the way. That's all in the way, all of it. So I can't do any more than that for a minute. We're just going to have to wait until the red circuit here starts to sort of build up a little bit. I've got plenty of robots. And I got 4,000 spare. We're up to 22,000 robots now. And as the red circuit production starts to ramp up a little bit, then that's also going to start making a difference. And if you have a look up here, I've got all this demand for plastic. And I got no real way for the plastic to get down, right? We've got queues. They are having to wait to be able to get in. We'll have to just hold on for a minute for that. Now, down here, we've got like this extra line of roboports coming in just to help with the production. I'm sort of thinking that we don't need a double line of those. I'm sort of thinking that a single line of those in there would possibly be enough, and then I could dump in another round of them. Just so keep a single line in between all the way down through. So that, I'm not really sure. Although, I suppose a double line's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt to have a double line in there. It's like, space is infinite. And when you're talking about millions of things, hundreds of thousands of robots, things like that, like, it's not going to make a big... Oh, no! Got a fault with my blueprint, look. It's the lights. It's only the lights, though. The light is the only bit that doesn't actually have power on my blueprint. And I'd need to put a cable for each light, so... I wonder how I could change that. I don't like that it does that. I definitely don't like that we've got, like, the way that that's laid out, I don't like that at all. I would much rather have it, like, either no lights at all, or we want to change that round so that it's not doing that. I don't want this whole flashing thing going on here. So I could put one of those in, like that. Or what I could do is I could change that one over, and I could drop it into the middle of there, and we could do every other one, maybe. I'll have a think about that. I'm going to go run along here a second and put those in. Yeah, like that. We're going to go back up here. We're going to go and change over the blueprint again for the red one. There's a little tiny, tiny error there that I didn't pick up on that I should have done. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. So it's always good, actually, to have nearby the base an area that's not covered by robots. It's a useful thing to have every now and then. And I don't always, I don't make massive use of it, but when you're trying to build a new blueprint and you've got all these demands, it's a real nuisance having the robots coming along and putting everything down, like putting all the stuff into the chests that you've requested. So if you've got an area that isn't actually covered by robots that you can just go to and work, it's really good. It's just a design pen, and I really like having that. What I'd like to see in a game is like where you can set up a dead zone, where you can have your roboports down, and then I could just put like a line out here, here, and here, like that, and inside that area is a dead zone. That would be a really cool thing to be able to make. It's like just a small dead zone, and then you wouldn't have to sort of plan it out, but then I suppose just not having the roboports there in the first place, it's still a dead zone. But what I mean is, if you look on here, right, we got the green area for logistics, and we got the red area for, the red area for logistics and the green area for construction. If you had a proper dead zone built, it would, I could put a dead zone right in here. For whatever reason, I might want a dead zone just in there, and any chests in there are not part of the logistics network. Anything happening in there is not part of it, it's completely ignored. And I've just got like a small section. So construction, logistics, everything, it completely ignores it. Now, those do not have power. We don't reach power up to there. I've got lights there that get power. Every other single square is filled. That's the problem. So if I was to put a small one of these next to the light there, and next to the light over there, and then I was to take a few of my own lamps like this. That's it. Yeah, you just go and make all the lamps. Why not? And I put one there, and I put one over that side there. That's where it sort of butts up against and comes over to that side. So that one will power that one out on that edge, and then we leave one. Oh no, wait. Then that's two of them touching. I want every other one. Right, well, how am I going to have it so that I've got three of them there? That's not going to work, is it? So I could do it like that. I could do one each side. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to put them like that. Let's not complicate things. So I will put the cable there and the cable there, and then I've got the big steel ones down here. And that will actually power that top line as well. Not that it needs to, but that's just going to ensure that then I've got power onto that one. That's on all the lights. Right, there's no other changes have been made. So we will go to the red circuits over here and shift right click and clear that one. And then I will drop that down onto there. Clear that one. You here, I will change. And then I will go to that one. And I will go red circuit like that. And tickety-boo. Everything is all tickety-boo. Deconstruct it like that. Just quickly pick everything up. And then we can run back home again. And we're going to have a look at those red circuits down the bottom. You just, yep, I can clear the tracks. We'll go all the way back down through here. Go back to these red circuits. How is the plastic doing? And we had a little bit of a queue for the plastic up through here, but it's not persisted. It's not been a thing that has persisted because despite the fact that we've got all these demands on the stuff down here, it's not really made a huge impact because it is slow going through them. And once the speed beacons and everything start running, then it will make a difference. So now, if I drop that in there like that, and I drop that in there like that, it's going to go through and it's going to do that, and it's going to allow me to have some power in here. Like that. There. Lights with power. All the way through. There's that bit done. Except for this one out here. So you... it's got to go there and there like that. Right. Lights and power all the way through. So there's some more red circuits that are being actually made. There. See, I got one and then it picks up threes because it sends off robots immediately to go and pick it up. Which means that's why you get the negative numbers down here. So -2 of them, -8 of them. I've got -30 advanced circuits. Although I'm hoping that's slowly going to change now. I've got 250 electronic circuits. The electronic circuits still haven't really changed. And a lot of that is to do with the fact that we don't have any beacons over here. And we've also got no copper. I need the copper to come over. I've got 7,000 logistics robots currently flapping around. Construction bots, they're actually now on their way up. Let's get rid of you. Construction bots, they've cleared all of the timber, but they haven't cleared all of that, and that is most likely because I don't have enough... Oh, I do have landfill. I got loads of landfill. I'm assuming, then, that most of the construction robots have actually got their orders all ready for putting all it, because we haven't got very much up here, have we? I mean, look at it all. Like, there's not actually all that much being demanded up there. And then that lot's going to come down. And we're very close to completely meeting up all the way across this section. So I'm going to be wanting to clear out more of this. And that's going to allow me to put down a very big area of solar field pretty soon. A very, very big area of solar field. I'm going to go up this way. And I'm going to do this. I haven't done this for a minute or two. So we'll go like that. To try and... There we go. Put that across there. Put another one in. There like that. That's as much as I'm going to put over that side. And then I'm going to come all the way up here. And I'm going to go and put another section of this down through like this. Go to there. Right. It doesn't actually go. It'll put a radar down up there. It won't actually go any further. So we'll go down by 2. Drop in. 1 and 2. Drop that one in there. 1, 2. Drop one in there. 1, 2. And again, like that. 1 and then 2 down there. Right, so there's whole load of roboports have been demanded down that way. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to do the same up here, if I can. I'm going to put in a load of them along here like this. So I'm going to put that one over to there. And request that those get put in. And then I'm going to come back over to this side, and I'm going to do a line all the way along, allowing as many as possible to be put in. And then my factory should roll out a load more roboports all the way through. It's not going to put roboports up there. That's all right. We'll have to go up a little bit further. I've got some there that are going to be placed down. Just finding where they're actually being put. I know that... Oh, there we go. Right. I put one there. And then I want to put another one over this side. And get that one in. How far over do I need to be? Ah, there we go. I'll put that one down there. Right. There's a whole load of extra roboports have now been demanded all the way up through there. It's going to keep everything busy. It's going to keep all the robots busy. And I got a load of stuff down there. We'll go putting in some more solar panels in that in a little while. But right now, I need to be back in here. And how are we doing? So we've got those. I got 310,000 iron, 180,000 of them. We got well over a quarter, almost 500,000 iron ore. So the iron ore and stuff is not a problem. The copper ore is not a problem, but I don't have much in the way of copper plates. They're starting to pick up now. We are slowly accumulating a few. It helps now that we're starting to get some of these building up. I'm getting extras of those coming in. Power at the moment seems to be doing all right. I've got nothing coming off of the accumulators. Oh, no, they're powering up. Right. They all seem to be doing okay. So what we're waiting on is vast quantities of these. And you can see these are now actually starting to work a little bit faster. We've got red circuits and stuff now being made. I've got extra red circuits being made over here. They're all producing. These are slow at the moment, but they're going to start to pick up as well. And as they pick up a little bit, once they start to sort of fill up with things, I'm going to start removing that lot, and I'm going to be replacing them with our final build over here, and we're going to head over this way. We might start doing that in a minute. Yeah, I reckon if I remove all of this right now, and then we extend that one all the way out along, then our next step that we could do is start looking at ramping up production of all of the science packs and moving around where we've got the science packs and how we're doing it, but at the same time also changing these around a little bit so that we can get them sort of being a little bit more focused how they should be, how I think they should be. So we're going to try and have a go at that. Whether this is actually going to work or not, I don't really know, but we can soon find out, can't we? Let's just go into there and all the way down to that one, and then run all the way along over to there. And go kaboom! Suddenly the whole lot is done. Now, I'm going to just run back over this way, away from my robots a second. And I'm also going to go up there, and I'm going to just remove those. Like that. All the rest of it looks like it's got robots already out and assigned to it to go and remove everything. That's good. And I don't have all that much in here. I've got a few extras of those, but I haven't got anything other extras. And I've got... There's 9 construction robots somewhere. What is it with construction robots? Sort of disappearing off and... Oh. There'll be one in there. There'll be some over here. There'll be probably one... Yeah, there'll be something out over here in this line over here. That's what's doing it. And I've now got this line down through here that is also ready. So I'm going to leave the construction robots to pick up all of that lot a minute. And I'm going to go to my map all the way out over here. And I'm going to set down a number of different requests. First up, I'm going to request that one into there. I'm going to run all the way down to the bottom. And I'm going to request that down to there like that, and then I'm going to go up through and I'm going to work my way along this like this, putting down all of these, and pretty soon I'm going to be removing a whole load of these as well. I'm going to be removing the poles there. I'm not going to be removing them yet, but I will be. So we can come down here and we can look at it. Pretty much, I'm almost up to the point, all the way along there, where I'm going to sort of connect in with the rest of it. It's not very far out, really. I've already got the roboports coming out and being placed down, and that is because we've got our chests over here, and I've actually got... I've got spare roboports. We've actually now got spare roboports in our system. How many I've got, I'm not quite sure. I've got 8 spare roboports in this system. 8 actual spare roboports, which means that they're going to be putting all of those down. Now, quite what they're doing with this lot, I don't really know. We'll have to wait and find out a minute. I'm going to come over here. Storage is absolutely fine at the moment. We've got loads of that. And if we look around on this bit... What do we like for storage in here? I got 2,400 storage in these. So these here now, I want to change these over and I want to get some active provider chests going. I want to swap those over like that so that they go and remove all of the ore from these and we keep the mining drills going. That's what I want. I want mining drills to keep running. 3, 4. I'm going to make 4 of those myself rather than worrying about ordering them in for a minute. Let's take these. Put you up there. I got 1 to go in there. See, you can see now we've sort of started to reach the limits. Because we're building stuff up in storage, they're using that before they start taking these. So these here are just slowly and quietly emptying themselves out. That one there can go. I think that's all of them. There's one. Are there any more in here? That one's already emptying out. Oops. There. Right. Oh, no, there's one more there. Right there, that one can swap over. I think that's all of them. And we will remove that one. I'm going to clear off the rest of the ore to begin with. And then once we've done that, then we can start seeing about removing the rest of the stuff. I'm going to do the same up here with the coal and the copper as well, because I'm going to want to clear all of this. Everything up here, I'm going to want this all moved and gotten rid of. Now, where are the chests being made? Over here. There they are. Go. Oh. You're not actually making... Wait a minute. Active provider chest 200. So where are the active provider chests being stored? There must be some spare active provider chests. There they are. There, we've got spare ones in there. I've got 59 of them there. I've got 350 right in there. Okay, well, I'm going to take a stack of 50. I don't want any more than that. A stack of 50 will do me, but I didn't realize I had quite so many of them kicking around. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.